Okay, hello everybody.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Hello works.
Hello, works. It's Thursday, so it's Thursday Thoughts with
Thoughts.
Merle and Patti. You
Ta-da.
may formally know us as Monday Morning with Merle and Patti, but we can't say that on Thursday. And some places it's afternoon. But it's the
Right.
same brilliant information and concepts that it ever was. We talk about relationships. This is Merle Singer, the relationship miracle worker. I'm Patti Negri, your neighborhood psychic medium and good witch. And we, for years, have been solving all the world's problems and talking about relationships while walking around Lake Hollywood. And now we thought we would just bring all this wisdom to you. Or whatever it is.
Live.
Live. So what are we talking about today, Merle?
We talk about all things relationships. So now we're talking about all things relationships during a pandemic.
Yes.
Ta-da. And today we decided we needed to lighten things up. So why not focus on what's going well? There are relationships in our lives, and right now, some of them are doing better than expected. Oh my gosh. And so we have to celebrate that. We have to draw attention to that so that we're not focused on falling down a hole of, oh my gosh, here I am stuck in my house and what's happening? Everything's falling apart. Well, no, just most everything is falling apart. There are some really good things going on with our relationships, and it's time to applaud them and to be grateful for them.
Yes.
So, Patti, what's one thing that's going well with you with relationship?
Actually, my relationship with my husband is pretty darn brilliant. I mean, we have a good relationship, but we always, and happily so, live very, very separate lives, usually, as a rule. We're both active people. He's a musician. He plays out in the band. I'm whoever I am. I'm out every night. I'm literally out almost every night. So this is a big
true.
Every night. I think every once in a while I go, dang, I should stay home one evening every month or so, or a little more often. We do, in that old way of being, we did try to spend a few minutes together, whether it was morning coffee or a few minutes before bed when I get home, if I get home in time. But when we started this lockdown with this quarantine, I'm like, oh, this is so weird. We are used to like literally crossing in the night, crossing in the morning. We are going to be together 24/7 now. We haven't done that ever. and at first it was, we had to get our space put together, but luckily we do have space. We could each have separate space. But all of a sudden I noticed how much time we are enjoying in the same space, not in the separate space. We, instead of having 10 minutes of coffee together, we are literally having 3 meals sitting down at the table together and enjoying it. My husband, thank goodness, has turned into chef extraordinaire. All the rest of the time when he's not cooking, he's watching cooking TV shows. Score. Not so good for my physique, honestly. I was like, oh God, I'm not used to eating 3 yummy meals a day, but I'll get over it. But we are having so much fun. We are, now that our little Dora is passed, we have taken up to walking the cats in the stroller every day. So we get out in the sunshine, we talk, and I don't know how we have so much to talk about, because honestly, there's nothing new in either of our worlds, except a little bit of current events. But I'm so enjoying our marriage, maybe more than I ever had. And I'm appreciating our marriage more than I ever had. And he is too. He actually, for the last several nights, go to bed, he goes, I just want to, he actually says, and this is not his style, he goes, there is nobody I'd rather be locked down with than you. And I'm like, oh, so I decided, thank you for creating this subject, because you're our subject creator, and we have to really appreciate things, because I am sure when we go back to no quarantine, I will go back to many parts of my old way of being, because I miss those terribly. But I'm going to keep a lot of these parts as well. Maybe I'm going to meet a happy medium somewhere, and it feels good.
That's that story embodies the lesson that we all need to learn and appreciate from. I mean, there are things that we have no control over. This certainly is something nobody would have wished for, even could have dreamed of.
Ooh.
But here we are, stuck in lockdown and finding things that are so good that we want to continue them, at least to some extent, after after things get back to whatever the new normal is going to be.
Yeah.
And I think that's so the other thing I was thinking about when I was listening to you, Patty, is part of the reason that somebody says that Kerry says to you, you know, you're the person I'd like to be locked down with, I think has something to do with your overall approach to life. Is that you are, what shall we say, positive. You have, you see things. You're happy. You, you know, that doesn't just happen. We all can do that. We can create that for ourselves. We can say, okay, the road less taken, here's a fork in the road. You're going to go to the right or the left. One is I'm going to really focus on how upset I am, how worried I am. I have a close relative that is terrified of getting the virus because she has a really compromised immune system. And the problem is, if you're home and you spend most of that time alone, you've got a lot of time to think about how scared I am. Whereas if she would take, just do her arts and crafts, do find anything to do, anyone to help, anyone to talk to, um, that she would bring forth the happier part of of herself, and it makes us better partners, really.
It makes us better. It makes us happier too, because everybody, yes, I am the eternal optimist. Anybody who really knows me goes, oh, Patty's always happy. I am a glass half full girl. I am a feed the good wolf girl. But that is by choice. I have not always been that, no matter what people think. I used to live very much in fear. I used to live very much afraid of what people would think, afraid of who I was, afraid of, and not that happy and not that optimistic. Just so I sheltered myself out of this fear base. It's a choice. Every thought process is a choice. Every action is a choice. And we choose to be happier. We choose to see the good things. What's going on, it happens. Just
And
like,
it's
yeah, no, they say if you're miserable, smile, 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 and you will get happy. It's true. People might think you're an idiot, but that might make you happy too. It usually does me. It's like those muscles actually put a sense memory into us. We
I
have control.
I sing to myself, as you may know.
I do know. It's fabulous.
And
She sings
I,
when we work out. She sings on the walk. She sings.
yes, yes, yes. And it has the same effect on me as telling jokes, finding the humor in things. It's, it says to your body, oh, you know, things are okay. And I think I think it's important to tell your body how to feel. How's that?
It does. And I know you did one of your Merle's Pearls quickies last night, I think, and you talked about do something physical. You're in a bad mood or whatever, do something physical. It's true. Whether it's endorphins in your body, whether it's some chemical in your body that I don't know what it is, it doesn't, and I don't need to, do something physical.
I think that your brain only has room for so much thought. So if you're doing something physical, you have to think about what you're doing. Even if you're running, if you're doing a, what do you call it, some kind of a project, if you're cooking, if you're reading a recipe, uh, anything that you're doing just it takes effort. You have to think about it. If you have to think about what you're doing, you don't have as much time to say, "Oh my gosh, is it going to be all right? How is this going to work out? I don't have enough money." I mean, if we want to worry, there is not a person in the world that doesn't have something to worry about, because the person in the world that has everything is the person in the world that says, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose everything."
Yes, we always can come up with something to worry about. We create our own things to worry about.
Yes.
We're good at that. That's one of our humannesses. That's
Yes.
good, bad, or indifferent. We can do that.
It's 11:11.
I was just going to say that. I've got my little tablet that I figured out how to get into for the first time in like a year. And it's 11:11. So that means it's time to make a wish. 11:11, many of you know it as the make a wish number. Many of you know it as an angel number. It's numerological. It's just a powerful number in all. So what do we want to make a wish for or contemplate for a moment, Merle? Something about relationships, what relationships are working in our life?
Yes, I think that we want to make it a hats off to the relationships that are working, and that we are smart enough to have gratitude for that. I mean, is that
Perfect.
is that does that work?
That's perfect. Okay, so everybody take a deep breath. Close your eyes for just a second, just a second. Send your energy to your heart, to your heart, to your heart. And think about the people around you. You know, if you're living with somebody, think about them. If you're not living with someone, the people who you talk to regularly, whether it's by phone or Zoom or Skype or just on Facebook or social media, the people that are a part of your life, think about that. And think about how that it feeds you, how it maybe gives you a little bit of joy, a little bit of comfort, a little bit of happiness, a little bit of just stability. And
And
just
what
put out,
it's giving to those people too.
yes, thank you, Merle. So just think about that, wrap it up, attach your heart to there with little beautiful silk cords of connection and attraction and appreciation. Take it in another deep breath. Exhale, send it out to the planet, send it out to everybody else, that everybody else has people, and that we pull in these people that just give us comfort and love and assurance, and that they're part of what makes our world, and give thanks for it. Whoever it is that you want to thank, just be grateful and in gratitude. And while we're doing that, I do want to give a special little wish for Merle's husband, Nathan. He's been under the weather and he was actually in the hospital. He's home now.
He's home.
It's not COVID. It is not COVID, but it was.
Amen.
So she's not catchy. He's not catchy. But everybody just put a little bit of that same love that we're doing heart out to Nathan
Yes,
Singer in
please,
Hollywood.
please. Yes.
So taking one more deep breath, and thank you, everybody. It's 11:11, so now it's probably 11. Oh, it's 11:13. My magic number, getting into 13s. So again,
Oh,
feel,
11:11 Monday, by the way, I didn't realize I have a magic number for my birthday.
yeah. Oh, you do.
Oh,
Oh my God, you have a birthday in just what days away?
Monday.
Monday. She's at 11:11. So we're gonna have to, we'll pre-wish you happy birthday now, and we'll post-wish you happy birthday next Thursday. So right in smack in the middle, we wish Merle a happy 5/11, 11/11 birthday. And at 11/11, do some dance around your yard or something. Do some magic. I will too. So everybody come back. Again, appreciate what you have. And if something is not perfect, maybe just tweak it, like we talked about earlier, tweak it just a little bit to see if you can make it a little bit better.
And come
Can't
back
hurt.
at noon for Merle's Pearls, because I did talk about how to do things to lift your mood. I have another tip also that I didn't discuss. I saved it for
Ooh,
today.
yay.
So come back at noon o'clock. Noon o'clock.
Which is like 45 minutes from now. So it's
Yes.
2:30 in Eastern and wherever in the middle, and
Right.
late
Right.
evening in
Right.
Europe. We
Right.
have friends all over the world, Merle. So we have to, it's,
Excellent.
isn't that awesome? We want to thank everybody for listening. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. Come back again in about 45 minutes for Merle's Pearls. You can check the old ones on Merle's YouTube page. She
Which you
put
go to relationshipmiracleworker.com/video, and you get all the
yeah.
videos.
Like us, follow us on all the social media. Go to our websites. I'm Patti Negri everywhere, Patti.Negri, PattiNegri.com. Buy our books, hold up our books.
Here's her book,
Oh, there's my book. Ooh, I got my book double. I don't have your book
and
in my
here's
hand.
my book.
So Amazon, and thank you guys all. Have a beautiful, blessed, magical day. Magic is everywhere. You just have to look sometimes.
Yes.